see what thy tectone has to say. I think he's reacting to a video, so we're going to do a reaction of a reaction. Why HoYoverse content creators won't play Wuthering Waves. Let's go. Let's hear it out.
Content creators are skipping Wuthering Waves. Okay, I'll simplify it for you. Because their contract says they can't play the game.
With the release of Wuthering...
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Content creators are skipping Wuthering Waves. Okay, I'll simplify it for you. Because their contract says they can't play the game.
With the release of Wuthering Waves...
Basically. If, like, the fact that no HoYoverse creator... Like, big HoYoverse creators said, I can't wait to play Wuthering Waves, or yeah, I'm playing Wuthering Waves, or they shut down a comment when they get asked, are you playing Wuthering Waves, tells me that HoYoverse has gone, you're not to play a competitive game. I made a video about this recently. It most likely is like a non-compete. They are not allowed to play or showcase competitive games. They can probably play it off-stream. But on stream, no, they definitely are not allowed. Most likely, anyway.
Just weeks ahead, there is a lot of anticipation.
You can't convince me that somebody plays Genshin every day and then complains how they want harder content and then for some reason isn't trying Wuthering Waves.
True.
It's just cap. There is no shot. You spend all this time saying, oh, really wish the bits was harder. Really wish the game was harder. I wish there was more complex mechanics. Wuthering Waves, I'll skip. It's so cap.
Participation in the game.
It's one of those things there where it's literally like they're contracted to just play the HoYoverse games. Honkai Star Rail is in a very good position. It's being treated very well. We're getting lots of endgame content for HSR, but for Genshin, there's nothing. There is nothing. There's no endgame. Like, HoYoverse creators that play Genshin Impact have really wanted endgame for Genshin Impact. And then we're getting a game now which looks to be way better. And then they're like, oh no, I'm not going to be playing Wuthering Waves. Or I'm going to skip Wuthering Waves. I don't think it's going to do successful. How do you know? The game isn't even out yet. And then they're not even going to give it a try. Or not even acknowledging the fact that it's releasing.
Gacha space. If you look for content prior to release,
That's bad, okay? That's bad, okay?
Some familiar names and large CCs within the gacha space, specifically those affiliated with HoYoverse. My name is Saint Tontus, and I'm here to talk with you today about why this strange phenomenon is happening.
Okay.
Wuthering Waves has very large headwinds. Genshin Impact is its main competition.
Welcome to AFK Journey, the best
No,
for all players.
no,
If
get
you're
off the screen. Sorry, Tectone.
A game that has a massive
continue.
budget, a massive revenue, and a massive community of both players and content creators dedicated to the scene.
Yep.
Wuthering Waves is the first genuine competitor.
I got it working on my phone. You know, I had to restart the stream twice, Tris. I had to restart the stream twice. It wasn't. I don't. If you're having problems, it wasn't you. It was actually on my end.
I agree. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people were saying that Tower of Fantasy and Genshin Impact were going to be true competition, but they really weren't. Right? They're completely different genres. An MMO can never compete with a single-player game. It just makes no sense.
Okay.
It has an open world.
I had a comment the other day of me just. Someone was slandering me saying, you can't say that about TOF, your PlayStation must be broken or something because I have so much fun on TOF. TOF is an amazing game. It is definitely a competitor for Genshin. No, it's not a competitor. If you're having fun on the game, have fun on the game. There's nothing wrong with you having fun on Tower of Fantasy. I couldn't get into the game. Not my PlayStation. I could not get onto the server of the game. Every single one of my games was working. I couldn't get on the servers. I tried the PC version, couldn't get on the servers. I couldn't get on the game. And then when I did get into the game, the HUD confused the hell out of me. So no, I personally will not be playing Tower of Fantasy. Anytime soon at least. Maybe one day, but that day is not coming anytime soon.
It's an action RPG. It has some shift in gameplay mechanics like parries, time slowdown, and
Dancing turtle, baby. Oh yeah.
turtle transfer.
Can I give you a hot take? You guys aren't going to like this one, guys. Give it a buck. I think the turtle dancing is fucking lame. I think it's not funny at all. But it is what it is.
I think it's pretty funny. I don't think it's laugh ha ha funny. I don't think it's ha ha funny, but I think it's amusingly funny. Like I look at it and it brings a smile to my face and I want to dance to it. So in that case, yeah.
But that same core gameplay loop of exploring the world.
TOF had to go through a whole ass process to try and get in, and I just gave up. Exactly.
Unlocking chests, killing monsters and bosses, while also grinding forever on an RNG gear treadmill.
Yeah.
The biggest draw towards Wuthering Waves is its proposed endgame. There have been a lot of CCs in the Genshin space that have cited a lack of endgame as one of their biggest frustrations.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been 4.5 years without much content to actually use your fully built characters on. What?
I've unlocked endgame. I've unlocked. Wait. I've unlocked endgame. Sex unlocked.
What?
Like 100%. If there's no first of all, oh my god, sex unlocked in Genshin would be insane. There is no shot that Ziox. Surely he's gonna play Wuthering Waves on stream, right? Surely he's gonna post videos on his main channel, right? Surely.
I don't know.
Play Wuthering Waves.
I don't know.
Right? Surely Fob will play. Endgame plays something to work towards. Same goal. I mean, bro. Ziox put this shit out, guys. Three years ago. You cannot convince me that somebody who's wanted Endgame for 3 years will not try Wuthering Waves. There's no way. Fob is doing the 5-day, 24 hours, so yeah. Fob's doing a 5-day stream for Wuthering. I'll do more, I'll do a week.
A week? What do you mean, a week?
I'm gonna make a rule. If I don't drop below 10,000 viewers, I'm gonna stay live.
10,000 viewers is so many. We'll get there one day, boys.
We'll never end the stream if I have 10,000 viewers. Ever.
Off a lot of the boxes that Genshin left blank, directly appealing to general online viewpoints that are shared by both niche communities and the biggest creators alike. So
right.
You won't hit 10K on day one? Yeah, I know I'm going to hit 20K on day one. Absolutely. Better yet.
Damn. I mean, I believe him, though. I do kind of believe him.
I'll make it a post. I'll make it a post right now. When Wuthering Waves releases, I will not end stream if I have more than 10,000 viewers. This will be uncapped. 1 week, 1 month, don't care. Wuthering Waves is coming back. And yes, I'll even sleep on stream if
like a subathon sort of thing, where it's just like as long as it's like a viewathon. As long as I don't drop below 10,000 viewers when I'm like sort of awake, I guess. That's the thing. Does it matter if surely he won't drop below 10? Surely he will drop below 10,000 viewers when he's asleep, right? Does he mean like a day, like while he's playing Wuthering Waves, like? He has to stay above 10,000? Maybe that's what he means. I don't know. That's insane, though.
Kuro Games, a publisher best known for their previous gacha action game, Punishing Grey Raven, has started aggressively marketing to the gacha community.
Very aggressive.
Some of the tactics that they've employed include pre-release gacha pools,
yep,
where players can choose an echo, or essentially a monster skill that they can use in combat,
yep,
prior to release. The second one that they've used is cosplayers. Kuro Games has
this is so cool. I saw this. So cool.
For cosplayers to go on a nationwide road trip in the United States, make major stops at...
So here's the other thing. So the way that they're...
I'm getting really excited for the game. So am I.
Advertising for New York
so am I.
And this trip across America. It's very small when you think of it as a standalone, but the amount of marketing they've been able to shill due to the fact that they have done that is what's really big. People are now saying they're willing to go above and beyond.
Where have they been? Where is this where they've been or where they're going? Like Stop 1 LA, San Francisco, Salt Lake City, no idea where this place is. Stop 4 on the way, I don't know where this is. Chicago, Illinois, and New York City to end. Where's the European tour? Why are you not coming to the UK?
Even
I know we're not as beneficial and as popular like for player base as that as US, but come on, please.
America, which is really making NA feel respected because guess what, guys? You want to know why they're pandering to NA so hard? Because they love hardcore content. And NA loves hardcore content.
Yeah,
Cities
true,
like
true.
Los Angeles, San Francisco,
God damn it.
and live stream and advertise for the game the entire time. All of these marketing posts, along with character...
Here we go. Nobody cares for this shit. Okay. So why does the game have 30 million pre-registers? Just kidding.
He was like, "Oh shit, I've been selected. Bail out."
drip teasing, so on and so forth, have seen a fair amount.
And in case you're watching the video and you were about to say, because it's all botted.
I wasn't saying that.
So why would they bot?
I didn't say that.
30 million. Why not 20 million? Why not 10 million? What benefit does that give them? Because if they were going to bot, wouldn't they want to bot more than Zenless Zone Zero? Because Zenless Zone Zero's is at 40 million. So
ZZZ's at 40 mil? Oh, that's a lot of pre-regs. But hang on a minute. How many pre-regs does Wuthering Waves have now? How many pre-regs now? 31.5 million. 31.5 million. So realistically, 8.5 mil difference isn't that much if you think of the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's just keep it real here. There's not a massive gap. It's not nowhere near as big of a gap as I thought it would be anyway.
if they wanted to bot, wouldn't they want to overtake Zenless Zone Zero? But they didn't do that. So why did they stop at exactly 30 million? Oh yeah, because maybe they didn't.
Of engagement on Twitter.
It's still going up as well.
There isn't a
That's another reason. Like, if it went to 30 million and like stopped or slowed the hell down to the point where it's now only going up into thousands, not the 100,000s to a million, then I'd be like, maybe there was a little bit of botting, but I don't believe it was botting for a second. Maybe at most, if they were botting, 1 million, maybe 2 million bots. I don't think they're botting, but if I supported the argument saying they were botting, I'd say to an extent, maximum bots, 2 million at most, which would still pretty much get them to 30 mil anyway.
retweet, reply, or mention from some of the most prominent Hoyo creators. It's a new game in the same genre,
Yep.
fresh mechanics, and most importantly, an untapped player base to create content for.
Absolutely. Little fun fact. So my channel was at 80% subscribed, 20% unsubscribed.
Right.
This is a very fun fact. And the reason why this is important is because since I started uploading Wuthering Waves content, and I'm going to pull this up for you guys here real quick. Since I've been uploading Wuthering Waves content, my ratio has now gone up to 65.6% subscribed, 34.4% not subscribed, which means I have brought in 14% of a new audience into my channel who have yet to subscribe, which means, boys, if I can get them all to subscribe, hitting 1 million on YouTube is very, very possible. And
Well, fair play to Turkey. I hope he gets it. I hope he hits it.
viewers right now
I'm just hoping to hit 1,000 at the moment.
are
to
very
be
good,
honest.
right? So the 1 million channel on Techie might become reality, and even more so, boys.
That'll piss so many people off if he gets to 1 million.
We are at 938,000 on Twitch, which means I only need 62 more thousand followers to hit
For a CC like Techie, that shouldn't be difficult. He should be able to hit that by maybe the end of this year, going on to next year. End of the year, I think he'll be at 1 million. He'll be at 1 million on either one of the platforms. Maybe not both. I don't know. Possibly, but definitely by the end of the year, one of them will definitely, without a doubt, be a mil. I'll be shocked if it isn't.
fucking million on Twitch.
And it's gonna piss so many people off, and I can't wait.
Which is pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good.
Why is there so little engagement? Their job is to create content for video games.
Yep.
And this is an amazing opportunity for their careers.
Yes, it is.
Well, the answer to that is simple. They are not making content for video games.
Current and former Tesco store workers, did you know that you could potentially reclaim up to £3 per hour for...
I wasn't working at Tesco, so it doesn't bother me. And now it's...
Because
there we
they
go.
are making content for video games. Let me explain.
What?
Zenless Zone Zero is an upcoming...
Well, I think I know what he's talking about. They're not making... Maybe... Okay, let me hear that again, and I'll give my take on it and what I think.
amazing opportunity for their careers.
Yes, it is.
Well, the answer to that is simple. They are not making content for video games because they are making content for video games.
Okay, the reason why a lot of content creators... This is what I think, I might be wrong. The reason why the mainstream HoYoverse / gacha game community content creators aren't making the videos on Wuthering Waves is because I think they're contracted by HoYoverse, so they're going to be holding out to cover Zenless Zone Zero over Wuthering Waves. I think that they're not making videos or content on Wuthering Waves because they're too busy making videos for Zenless Zone Zero or prepping for Zenless Zone Zero. I think that's what he means. Possibly. I think that's what he means.
Let me explain.
What?
Zenless Zone Zero is an upcoming gacha game developed by HoYoverse that is launching in a similar time frame to Wuthering Waves.
Correct.
Here's
Well, Wuthering Waves launches in May. July is a long way away.
No. What he said is true. Like July is still it's 2 months apart, right? But I think the ones that the reason why a lot of content creators that do play HSR, Genshin aren't making Wuthering Waves videos is because they're too busy preparing or at least going to make videos on Zenless Zone Zero. It might be to do with the contract stuff. It might be to do with the non-compete. For all we know, there could be hundreds upon hundreds of young content creators that signed a similar contract saying, we want you to make videos for our game, we'll support you, we'll pay you, doesn't matter if it's shit or a lot of pay. As a young content creator, that's an opportunity that a lot of people will be too naive not to take. A naive... Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be stupid to take it this early in their career. The big boys... like Ziox, Enviosity and stuff, obviously they could be like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, sure. But the younger ones, they'll be like, oh my god, we've been given an opportunity by whoever. Sign. And maybe it says it's a non-compete, so you can't make videos of Wuthering Waves. But, so they might be preparing to make videos for Zenless Zone Zero since it is only a month and a half, 2 months away. If you understand what I mean by that. You know, the contracting, yeah,
from
I know.
China, a recent creator.
Now he's getting it. It's the contract. I thought it would be.
He knows. And I'm glad I made a video that should be uploading before this one to explain that this contract is 100% legit.
Here in the Wuthering Waves space that depicts a leaked ZZZ preferred creator contract that outlines the tasks, responsibilities, and most importantly, the restrictions on their creators. If creators accept this contract, any future sponsorship offers they receive must be approved by Yomiholic. Or
But those who don't know what that means is if Kuro Games approaches you, if you sign this contract, and HoYoverse or Yomiholic, who is a agency that also represents HoYoverse, essentially it means if Kuro Games comes to you, and Yomiholic says you can't accept this, we don't this. They could pull some bullshit and be like, yeah, we don't like the look of this sponsorship. We don't like the look of this contract that Kuro Games has given to you. We don't think it's a good idea you take it. And you best not. If we don't like it, therefore you can't take it. It's to do with the non-compete thing I was talking about. You know?
MiHoYo's strong arm ad agency. YoMiHolic can then decline any sponsorships on the creator's behalf that could be detrimental to ZZZ or the creator.
So what people understand what they mean by that when they say detrimental to ZZZ. If it tarnishes popularity, sales, player base of ZZZ, they will most likely be like no. And Wuthering Waves is going to be a competitor for any future gacha games as well as current gacha games. So if the content creators prefer Wuthering Waves over Zenless Zone Zero, and they've already signed the contract, they cannot make content about Wuthering Waves because it is going to then be detrimental to Zenless Zone Zero's sales and player base. So they can't do that. That's what I mean by the non-compete thing. If for all we know, YoMiHolic could be like, oh, Kuro Games, that could it's detrimental to Zenless Zone Zero's player base and sales. Oh, it's going to be bad for ZZZ. Oh, we can't be having that. That's what I mean by non-compete. It's a non-compete without saying it's a non-compete, you know? You could play Dragon Ball Legends and they'll be like, yeah, it's all good. You can play, of course you can. Why wouldn't you be able to? But then if you go to Wuthering Waves, which is of the same genre as some of these games, then they can be like, ooh, maybe not. Maybe not that one, because it is going to be it's too much of a compare and could tarnish the player base and the sales of ZZZ, Genshin, etc. Just, you know, HoYoverse stuff. Best not. That's essentially what I mean.
Here's reputation.
Yep.
At this point, you might be connecting the dots as to why there just isn't that much hype surrounding Wuthering Waves. HoYoverse is a predator in the content creator ecosystem.
Here's what I don't get, though. Like, my problem with this is that I know this is a bad thing, but the other thing is, it's going to be very excited because it's making me almost feel that Wuthering Waves is going to be way bigger of a deal than I had previously anticipated.
Yeah.
Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe this is actually way more of a threat than any of us are understanding.
I've always thought it was a threat. I made a video. I've always thought Wuthering Waves was a huge threat to HoYoverse. You know? I mean, some people, you know, that's my opinion. I think HoYoverse is going to shake the gacha community. I still stand by that. I think it's a huge threat to other companies like HoYoverse. It is.
And maybe, to be honest, maybe HoYo knows, because they're freaking the fuck out over this. I've never seen contracts become this quick over their creators making content. Their creators making content for a different game. I've never seen shit like this.
You mean HoYoverse's creators?
They have created a hyper-competitive landscape.
They have.
Console gamer, make sure to visit the shiny new console
I
site
don't
on
want to go to
G2A.com
G2. No,
and discover-
no. I'm watching video. Let me watch video, please.
Where creators have a massive advantage if they can make the first move.
The other thing is, I'm gonna play Zenless Zone Zero. I'm gonna play it alongside Wuthering.
I'm gonna play both. I'm probably gonna play Wuthering Waves a hell of a lot more, but I'm still gonna play ZZZ. I'm still gonna play ZZZ.
Waves. So I just don't get why they're freaking out so much.
The first iteration of this process began with Honkai Star Rail and the release of Acheron.
No, you're not. It's ass. Yeah, but I'll still play a game if the character, the story, like if the characters are hot and the story's good, I'll still play it.
I Went to Lose Gaming and Braxophone, who are two preferred creators in the program, experienced massive success for their creations of her guide.
Yeah.
This creates an enormous amount of downward pressure on every other creator in the space.
Yeah.
Questions come to mind. How do I compete? How do I get access to?
Yep.
Is my channel dead? This is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. If your livelihood is threatened, which is the case for many creators who can no longer compete under these conditions, they begin making less rational decisions.
True.
These are people in their mid-20s, perhaps even younger, who have never worked a corporate role in their lives.
True.
HoYo is creating an environment.
Is bro saying all these creators are really stupid because they're immature and they've never worked a day as hard of work in their life? Because if so, that's so fucking based. Oh yeah, you want me to tell you
So
how they're
based.
playing? Because they're all a bunch of spoiled, dumb fucking children who are letting this corporation scare them. And that's pretty much it. And to be honest, I'll just give it a buck. I agree.
Oh, that's so good.
Way too
Such a good take as well. It's got a point. They got a point.
I will say the reason what pisses me off right now is the fact that Brax is being used for B-roll when I know for a fact, and guys, I'll just say it, I know for a fact Brax is going to be covering Wuthering Waves. Absolutely.
Of course he is. I think he will.
Somebody else is the B-roll here.
Or consistently play days, if not weeks, behind your competitors. Could you blame anybody for signing this thing? Hoyo has utilized a content creator's fear for their livelihood to bind them in an ambiguous non-compete agreement.
Yeah, it's such a bad thing to do.
Honkai Star Rail's most recent character release, Robin, actually symbolizes a caged bird, while these contracts would serve a similar role.
Ironic. Coincidence? I think not. It could be a coincidence. It just could be a silly coincidence, but it is. I see what you're saying.
As a cage to these creators' careers.
Why?
Damn, I want to fuck Robin.
As a result, Wuthering Waves does not have a lot of familiar faces in the content scene on
Good.
release.
Good. You know what? Good. Very much good. Good thing that Wuthering Waves will not have the similar faces that Honkai Star Rail and Genshin have. Very. You know what? People like Tectone, Hex Juice, people like Mtashed, people like Gotcha Smack. I don't mind if they're playing HoYoverse games. I mean, Wuthering Waves games. Yep. What you need? But anyway, what I was saying was, it's good that familiar faces will not be making. Not all the familiar faces that are paid content creators by HoYoverse will be making videos all the time about Wuthering Waves, because it also gives new content creators a chance to come out. Like look at me. Like my YouTube went in the space of 5 weeks, went from 0 to 200 subscribers in literally 4 or 5 weeks, just because of Wuthering Waves. You know, I wouldn't have been able to get that opportunity anywhere else, I don't think. So I think it's a good thing. I would love to see familiar faces. Like, I can't wait to see the Bald-Headed King. I can't wait to see Gotcha Smack. I can't wait to see Michael Dashed. I can't wait to see Hex Juice. I can't wait to see all of these people make Wuthering Waves content, but I'm also looking forward to finding new content creators for me to watch and to collab with and to watch and enjoy. You know, that's just my opinion anyway.
You're gonna
Hold up.
not have a lot of familiar faces in the content scene on release.
Yes, we will. We have the only face that matters. Man, I'll be there. And I'll be there day 2. I'll be there.
Oh
I'll be in
God.
the corner on Twitch. It's gonna be great. Very easy to find me. And my title will be Nuclear Drama. Nuclear content.
He's
You know what
so
else I'm gonna
toxic,
do?
but he's
I'm
so
gonna do
funny.
Something that nobody else saw coming. I'm going to allow it.
These bloody adverts. Get off the screen. Get off the screen. Anyway.
Any one of my friends to come on stream and run my stream when I'm not there. And I'm gonna be grinding with my homies.
Oh, that's what you meant. So when he's not there, he's just gonna get other CCs and his friends to just run his channel while he's absent. That's smart. Damn, that's smart.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be in an open voice call on Discord that anybody can come in and just yap it up. They're more than welcome to come yap it up and have a good time.
Hell yeah.
That's it. People can come in. I'm going to be putting spotlights on so many new people. It's ridiculous.
Hell
So what you're saying
yes.
is we're allowed to take advantage of you when you're sleeping. Yep, just like your uncle. I
What?
want to
Wait.
put as many spotlights on as many good people as I possibly
Hell
can.
yes.
And I think doing a massive collaborative event where people who just want to talk to chat, entertain my chat while I sleep, will have the ability to do so while I sleep right here. I'll make a whole Discord server for it. Anybody can pop in, talk about whatever they want, do whatever the fuck they want.
I'll be keeping
It'll
up to date
be
with
a
that.
Fucking time, man. I can't wait.
You're gonna have a lot of
Oh, and I'll be doing a Wuthering Waves podcast before release and a Wuthering
Interesting.
Waves podcast post release. And we're gonna cover the fuck out of this game. I legit cannot wait.
people who cannot legally make content for this game. And if you're someone like me, who developed in the gacha space and was introduced to the gacha space through HoYoverse games,
Yep.
That's going to be a little bit uncomfortable. There are...
It's not uncomfortable. It's just going to be very unfamiliar, and it's new water. It's you're testing new waters, you know. So I understand his point to an extent. I'm not uncomfortable. I can't wait. I can't wait.
However, many up-and-coming creators that are hyper-focused and dedicated to the Wuthering Waves scene.
Yup.
It's gonna drive them fucking nuts.
This guy right here. This guy right here.
When they see the type of viewership Wuthering Waves gonna get. Because I'm gonna play it, but you know who else is gonna be playing Wuthering Waves on launch? This one's gonna drive them nuts.
Who?
You know who's getting in
Who?
day one, guys? Mr. Gold.
Who? Mr. Gold.
Mr. Zachrar.
Who's Zach?
He's gonna be allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. Me and Mr. Gold, we'll probably grind a bit too.
Wait, is he? Oh, Asmongold. Yeah, Asmongold.
Gonna have Shy Lily there too, man.
Cool.
I mean, goddamn, this is gonna be a fucking fiesta, bro.
People like Shinya, Narushio, and Tenten. There are also numerous developed creators like Gotcha Smack, Mtashed, Tectone, who are...
Hey!
Big one. That's the big one.
That's the big one.
Big guy, the big egg himself.
The
D
big
word.
man.
Surprised that
The big man.
it doesn't get your ass demonetized just for saying my name.
explicitly non-Hoyo affiliated that will doubtless be playing this game. And most importantly, related to what I said before, if you never see Dish, you never see Doro, you never see Ziox actually streaming this game, it's not because Wuthering Waves is bad, it's not because it's low quality, it's not because
No,
the
he's gonna
graphics
say
are
it.
bad or the character
Is he gonna
design
say
is
it?
bad. It's not because of any of those things. It's because they are not legally allowed to touch the game or cover it for the near future.
Oh, he actually full on said it! He just full on said it!
Bro, just fucking say it.
He full on just went... Called him out. Not allowed. Contracted bound. You are HoYoverse's prisoners. He just full on said that. I need to reload that. Reload that.
Bury and then burn.
No.
My beautiful.
You never see Dish, you never see Doro, you never see Ziox actually streaming this game. It's not because Wuthering Waves is bad, it's not because it's low quality, it's not because...
Don't buffer now. No, don't buffer now, please. Please don't buffer now.
Just bad,
There we go.
the character design is...
Stop buffering.
It's not because of any of those things. It's because they are not legally allowed to touch the game or cover it for the near future.
Calling it out! Bro, just fucking saying that shit out loud! God motherfucking damn!
Respect. Who is this guy? I need to subscribe to him immediately.
I heard that Doro might be playing on release though.
That's
I
funny.
have heard that Doro might
That's
be playing
funny.
on release.
That's funny,
I
dude.
can't speak on Ziox or Dish. I think Doro will play. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I have heard.
That's full of, that's
I
jokes.
can't say how I heard this. I heard that he was going to play. I'm not going to say how. Surely me and Doro weren't talking. Guys, surely me and Doro were not talking. We would never talk. We would never do that. Right? But I heard he was gonna
Ziox,
play.
I think in his chat I saw
I
Ziox say he's
personally
going to
wanted
do.
to get involved in this scene myself as a new and upcoming creator.
Yeah,
and
man.
I just wanted to do my part for the community to show that this game is not dead on arrival. It's going to be perfectly fine.
I am
What a
very
dude.
curious
What a guy.
if they'll make videos for it, though. We'll see, because a lot of people noticed this, including myself. A lot of people made videos 2 months ago talking about how excited they were, but since then they've gone completely silent because the contract was put into effect 2 weeks ago now, and since then no new videos.
That's still insane,
You
man.
noticed that, right? So I am wondering, are they already locked down? I don't know. It's interesting. It is going to be very interesting to see who is going to play on launch and who's not. I will say one thing's for sure. I'm so fucking happy that Mtash is coming to Wuthering Waves.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, man. I mean this genuinely, bro. I love that dude. I love that man's content.
Mtash is a good
I
dude.
know-
He's a good content
I
creator.
know I stress him the fuck out. I know that for sure. But I love when MTash covers the same games I does. Because he's just a funny fucking dude. And I hope he's so goddamn happy. We'll see. It's exciting. Who will be there on day one? Hey, do me a favor. Bully your favorite streamers into playing the game. Go into their comment sections.
But you're my favorite streamer, Tectone. But you're my favorite streamer. I don't know. What do I do if you're my favorite streamer?
Say, why aren't you playing Woo-Wah? Why aren't you playing Woo-Wah? Until they respond. Have fun being annoying as shit. See y'all there, boys.
Man, I don't know about you guys, but I love Tectone. He's so funny. He's so funny. I'm probably gonna get so much shit for this video, because anyone that is a hater of Tectone will probably hate me and say, "Oh my god, you're glazing Tectone." It's like, well, no, I've been a fan of Tectone since I started playing gacha games. Since I started playing gacha games, I've been a fan of Tectone, you know? So, yeah, it's kind of, it's hey, I can't, it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, that was a great video. I'm gonna go subscribe. What's the guy's name? What is the guy's name? Original video, his channel is called, Saint Tontas. Let me show you guys. Let me get this up for you guys. Go subscribe to this guy and leave a like and comment that I sent you. He good video. I respect the hell out of him for calling out HoYoverse and a lot of their creators. I respect the hell out of it. Not many people have the guts to do that. Mainly because of the bullshit they're gonna get from it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy. Hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah. See you next one. See you in the next one, guys.